welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmut Gaming with me, Christopher, and welcome to Endzone, a world apart. And what to me is basically just another video in a continuous series, but for you is a brand new series. Because yes, I was not cut out for maximum challenge. No, that is very difficult. Very difficult indeed, and I haven't given up on it. I will say that I have not given up on doing a series on the maximum challenge, but I need to practice, and I probably need to practice a bit more on the difficulty setting that we are going to be playing on in this series, which is advanced difficulty. I have been practicing a little bit already, and I've gotten further, but I've gotten to a point where radiation becomes a problem and not enough clothing. I will find a way at some point. But we are gonna play on advanced difficulty instead. And, well, I mean, the reason is I still wanna play with prosperity. I'm gonna play with the new stuff. I wanna see what's going on. But in order to make it a little bit more challenging, or maybe not necessarily challenging, but at least to give me a sense of a goal, I had a look on the achievements that are for the game. Now, a lot of the achievements that I don't have are for the scenarios, and I'm not gonna play any scenarios, so screw that. And that basically means that the most interesting one that I can find is the one that is called a shining example, and that means that we are gonna be getting 1,000 settlers. Ah, beautiful. That is gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try and be ever so slightly faster than I was in my first playthrough on advanced difficulty. Not too fast, but at least a little bit faster. So yeah, it's gonna be fun anyway, I think. I mean, I still want to play the game as well, so fine, it's gonna be in a slightly lower difficulty, but for the sake of my own personal health, my mental health, let's have a playthrough where I feel like I can actually manage, you know. So let us set up a new game and find a map that suits us. Right, I think I found one I kinda like. I do have a large section of water here, but also more water to the sides, so if I want to keep expanding, there is natural water resources to be found. Yeah, I think that this might be a good one. Yes. So let's go for that one, and we're not going to be the weird name I chose before. We're just going to be New Ghostville. Because it's the same difficulty, etc, etc. It's just a brand new upgraded one, with a town that can have more cool stuff. So, here we go. I am again going to put the seed in the description so you can play along if you want to. And with that, let's just get this show on the road. Right, we are in. So what do we have? We do have a drought period, I see right away, but it's season, that is season 5, right? Yeah, season 5 should be fine. What do we have? We have some ruined city parts here, which is good for scraps. Also 2 interesting locations I see, which is cool, because once we start sending out scouts, you know, they will travel, like physically travel, so if it's close, faster travel, rather shorter travel time. Pretty decent amount of stuff here, and yeah, even more stuff, and 2 interesting locations here. Wow, okay, we can do, hopefully, even what, wow, a lot of interesting locations very close by. Cool. But where do we start? We start obviously down here. I don't think I want to go up to this one immediately. And oh, it's nice to see more water, more food, a lot of resources, even tools and clothing, and they are actually also already kitted out with clothing. Cool. Let's try and make sure that I can get to clothing and tools really fast. That is probably going to be my main priority if I can make it that. Right, we are gonna start by doing water, I believe. Yes, let's set up our little Yeti here with a cistern. Can I have the, yeah, I can have the cistern. It's a bit weird. Can I have the cistern as far back as I can here? And can I now align the Yeti? see. How far south can I... Well, okay, fine, I can have it here. That's fine. We'll also do a road. We'll do it like this, I believe, up to here. And I mean, I also have learned a couple of things playing on Massive the Challenge. I'm gonna utilize some of those things that I've learned. So for example, where do I want my... I think the first forest is gonna be here. That seems like a very good place to have it. So, resources, Forester Lodge, right at the side of this place here, and that is gonna come with a gatherer's cabin, because as you can see, there's a lot of food in here. So gatherer cabin, you can be, yes indeed, on the side here. So let's have those like that with a road here, and since we have the resources, we are gonna do the, not that one, the temporary storeroom, which can be exactly here. Would be a superb spot if it wasn't for the fact that there is some scrap there. Bloody hell. Well, fine, I'll shove it in here. It's not actually a bad spot, this either. We can have... As I just did that, you know what, let's remove the sideway roads. There we go. So let's start off with that, if I may. And rather soon after that, we are obviously going to do the housing. And I do have a bit of an idea for housing. I want to try at least to plan out housing so that it looks good. What I mean by that, you'll see pretty soon. But I guess that, yeah, housing. I mean, I have a whole bunch of place here for housing and I guess farming. So yeah, that's actually gonna be nice. So let's just make sure that we build all of this. Obviously, I don't know why you're focusing on this one. You should be focusing indeed on that one. So let's just make sure that we have... Start with 3. I think 3 should be fine. You should actually focus on the temporary storeroom, because I want to move production from here for now, or food and raw materials and everything from here. I don't want it to be up there. So water, how's water looking? Is it going up? It's probably not, you know, because people are indeed going up here for stuff. We obviously need to, yeah, do this thing. Right, so I think we have a pretty good thing going right here. Obviously, I might have more buildings here for water production, but I think that that's fine. So you there, right at that little thing right there. That's okay. So bring that down. That's done. Cool. You were very fast there. I'm really happy about that. Deselect all of that. Deselect all of that. Deselect. Well, that's fine for now. Medication as well. I will try to get a whole bunch of medication in as well. So let's prepare for this. And we're looking good for now, I think. So let's just max out gatherers. We will... no, we will have builders, because I want to start with the housing. So. Number 1, we can now actually do this. This is a cool thing, by the way. We can lock, so we can have the same appearing cabin, which is cool. So is there any one of these that I like more? If we look at it from the correct place, that has a little bit of a deck to the side. What did this one have? This was bit more sturdy looking with a canopy on the back. This one has sort of more of a standard look. I kind of like that one, I think. A bit too ramshackle. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna have the same house. So can I fit my idea? I don't think I can fit it here. How many spaces is that? That's 5, 10. Only 11. Okay, I might have some farming here. So, over here, if we go to here, how close can I get this without... Pretty damn close. So we will do that. Let's do it in here. So, I want to have a road at the back, a space, and then the building. So here we're gonna have the building here, and we're gonna have one space in between. Same thing as I did in my last playthrough, we're gonna have the double road. So basically, the road is gonna look like this, coming around. So the space that I'm leaving, that is where we're gonna have ourselves some nice hedges. Now sadly, they have still not included regular fences, which is a bit odd to my mind, but they haven't. So we don't have that, but we have the hedges. So at some point where I feel that I can afford, actually, you know what? No, stop with that. Do these first. So I'm gonna have 2 builders, and since water seems to be a problem, let's just make sure that we max out on that. No forester for now, and whenever the forester comes in, they're gonna be reforesting. So we are gonna do, probably when the drought period hits, I'm gonna start doing some just clearing, maybe not here, but like here, of scrap and wood. That will be fine. I will pause you for now because I do want to get that in. So we need scrap. Scrap is the big one. There is a bunch of scrap right here. So as soon as you've built that one, stop that and start gathering some scrap. And I will now set up the next set of houses again. Well, not again, but you know. So set that up here, set that up here, set that up here. I am gonna want to go for the shelters literally as soon as I can. It's gonna be quite important because we don't want people without housing, basically. Right? So there we go. That means that we have enough scrap. So go fix that. Because we do need children coming along. And one of the things that I actually tried on my maximum challenge playthrough I did by myself is to build a school pretty early on. Because in this game, if you compare it to Banished, in Banished, whenever you get a school, I think the game adds a third, let's call it a class of citizens. So you basically have just the grown-ups, who are the people who do the work, and then you have children. That's how you start the game, with grown-ups and children. And as soon as you start with a school, you get a third class, which are the students. And when you have that, I think I've read this at some point, the way the game functions then is that the age at where people become adults is actually pushed a bit. So it takes, I don't know, is it 2 years or something while they are in school? So they sort of, well, it's not probably 2 years they're in school, but what I mean is that basically they become adults at a slightly later stage, and I don't think that is the case here in Endzone. Oh, I built that slightly in the wrong place. That's a bit annoying. Can I fit it in here somehow? No. Right, it'll have to go at the side here. We do need some fishing, so let's just build that, and you shall be slightly aligned there. Do we have the stuff for that? It looks like we do. Start working on the forest since we can, but we will also unlock that one because we are getting into the drought period. And as soon as that, yeah, we are full up on water carriers. So actually do that. Scrap. Did we pick that up so fast? Wow. That is moderately impressive, actually. Did we pick down? Yeah, we picked down here. It's fine. Not a lot, but it's a little. We also obviously need to, as well, gather wood, and we shall do it over here, where I said I would. So let's do that. But as soon as the fisherman is being built, I will move a lot of people over to do fishing. So, for example, all of the builders will go in there. And I think I'm actually going to pull one more water carrier, just to make sure that we don't go out of water. But we have learned that gatherers can gather even after the drought hits. So that is the thing that we're going to be working with here. And let's already, as well, start thinking about a scrap yard. The scrap yard would be cool here. Can I fit it in? I can. There is this place here that I can fit it in. That might actually be good. Because once I clear all of these things out, I can have production in here. So where was the closest? That is because I have this one. Let's destroy that one. So where can I now fit this in? I can actually fit it in here. And that is a road right by the water. But probably I want to use this for water, so let's not do that. Do I want it like that? Like that? Can I can fit it like this. Yes, let's do that. So do that, and from here let's just do such a road. Tasks, go in and do wood, because I still want to gather wood here. As soon as the drought hits, we are removing fishermen and water carriers like we normally do. Also, I should probably check what crops I've gotten. So there we go. Let's actually have let's also have 2 foresters. How many people are gathering plants? 3. I like that. That's a good number, because I do want to get as many medications in as possible. I want to have a bit of a head start with that. We are getting 2 drought periods, which is potentially a problem, and we still have the autosaves, obviously. So the gatherers can still gather. Food is not a problem. But I do want to stay on top of this, and I also want to stay on top of, well, everything. I want to stay on top of absolutely everything. So I want to get recyclers going pretty damn fast, because I probably want 3 recyclers. I would probably want 3 recyclers, and I probably want the school that I was talking about. So the school is, yeah, it's just wooden scraps. So if I can just keep, or rather start gathering that would be cool. So what are you guys doing? So I have some more. How many builders? You need 4 builders. Let's actually give you 4 builders for now. I don't know why you're being so freakishly slow. There we go. It's cleared at least. Water is doing fine. So I don't think I need more. Right, and now we can remove you. And as soon as the drought period is over, max go 4 and max you out. And we can actually... No, we can have 2 foresters for now. And then we just have to keep track on the gatherers. I'm going to try and micromanage, even in later stages of the game, which is going to be super annoying and hard and tricky and all of that. So, I do want you to work on... I think specifically this area, because as I said, I want you to... Can I sort of... I want to have it as close as possible. Okay, so basically like that. Right, remove you and get a whole bunch of scrap in, and make sure that we also plant a lot of trees so we can have the forest area going. I probably want to try and get a second forest area going as soon as possible, and I probably could have it here. I mean, I've already dedicated this to housing and farming, which is going to be great. But for now, yeah, you don't have any people. That's basically it. I don't have any settlers. That is it. And already, how have you run through clothing so fast? Holy crap. Yes, we do need those recyclers very soon, actually. Probably want to do... What I'm thinking is 3 recyclers, ideally. We probably will have them here. So 3 recyclers, one for each thing. So cloth, metal, and plastic. And once I have enough plastic to upgrade the cistern, which I now see is full, so let's not do that. Once I can upgrade the cistern up to a water tower, we need 12 plastic and also 8 coal, which is why we probably want even more forestry areas. I think that's a good level. Let's start bringing in some of that, and you have done a great job already. Bloody hell, just rushing through. Perfect. There we go. More of those. Let's actually have you in there as well. We can now remove you. We don't need you anymore, and we also don't need you. So whoever is a settler can just bring in all of that lovely medicine. I will decline that because that means we need to do masks, and I haven't gotten to charcoal just yet. Right, another drought period. Remove. I did not get the gatherers in, did I? No, I did not. Builders, because I do want these to be built. So I think that we're good right here. 4 settlers, because I do want them to pick up at least the medicine. As soon as you're done with the medicine, I feel okay with moving up to all of them on... Okay, what are you complaining about? You're complaining because you don't have... because this is obviously all part of that. That counts that, so that's fine. We do want to clear out scrap over here, so that's fine. Right, you are gonna be cloth. Let's have you be cloth. And hopefully we can get you in as well. I see the need for housing, but the problem is I don't want to go too wild on housing. I only have 8 houses. I mean, that's nothing. So no problem there. But we do, however, want to make sure that we don't have too few housing, because we still want the expansions to come in. So there we go. We got the refiners. The drought period is soon up, but since I do have the things, once again, I'm gonna do... Isn't there a planning thing? Have I misremembered that? Isn't there a planning mode we can sort of copy? I mean, it doesn't really look like it, so okay, fine, never mind. So again, let's go with the same house, which I just find enjoying. And there we go. And out here, you should go out here, through here, through here. We should be able to build those. Next up, I think I want... Yeah, we can actually have some shelters over here, I guess. So shelter here. Doesn't fit super well, but it sort of fits. So, yeah, we can fit it in here. We don't have to do it right now. Is there already? Well, there is some little bits of radiation. Sure. So all of the builders keep doing that. You can't work right now. You can also not work right now. So everyone on that. And 3 obviously is not going to be enough. We are going to need a lot more. So that is the plan, at least. Should I have another storeroom over here? Because this is basically already full. A bit annoying that this is here, because I kind of would like to build more here. You know what? I see that there is some scrap here that you can pick up, so let's do that. There are scrap piles here. Because I probably want to keep building some of you. And there we go. I do want to start doing I do want to start doing tailor shops as soon as I can. But I think the first cloth, and why are we not working faster? Come on, work faster. Oh, you are actually preserved for this one, I think. How much do you need? You need 5. You have 5. We don't need... Can you... Is there any food here? Not just yet. Oh, come on. Fishermen, water carriers, maybe. Maybe I should do that. Yes. It's fine, but I want to be on top of that. And as soon as the gatherers come in... What is this? What is this food anyway? I don't know. Is it dead animals or something? Potentially. There we go. You can now start working. Yeah, now we are getting some of that in. Does that mean that you actually have... No, you don't have the cloth. Yeah, because I kind of want this, but yeah, you see this is just not good. Tailor shop. Let's... I wanted to have a storage room here, but let's actually go for a tailor shop. And I do see that I left a bit of a... Well, I didn't leave a gap, I just built a wider road. No, those are absolutely 100% more important. We have settlers, but we are going to gather food. I do at some point, how do I want to do the houses? What I'm thinking is that these are going to be sort of the central houses. So whenever... Have you become different anyway? Crap, I forgot about these. I didn't lock it. God damn it. Okay, fine, whatever. It wasn't that important. It was a little bit important, but not that important. And as for you, I want you to come in here, and I want you to have space as well. So 11.9 is what we're dealing with. Cool. We need to remove some radiation here as well. We actually don't need that many builders. I just realized. So gatherer, and we can gather more herbs. And now we get the tools, which is just beautiful. You're also not working fast. I will. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care. And we are going to do more recyclers. One more. How are you not picking this up? Come on, pick this up. There's actually quite a lot of radiation, so it would be good to start working on clothing, because, yeah, we're lacking it. But yeah, as soon as you've produced 12 plastic, which you... Who's reserving plastic? What? Who's reserving plastic? Okay, never mind. We are gonna click this button. No, I need coal, right. Charcoal kiln is gonna come in here. And can I think I can. Oh, that's cool. I can have that there and also have a road that sort of comes down here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So sort of like that. Let's prepare that a little bit. Right. Let's have another person do that. Don't have a lot of wood, but it is obviously because I've also used a lot of wood. Let's pause you because you apparently built or rather shipped more stuff to this one. Where's the... Yeah, you are moving the cloth there. Cool. Like the tools, still not gonna do that. That's metal tools. There should be a lot of... here we go. You can now go over to cloth as well. And as soon as you're being built, which should be pretty damn soon, thank you. If you wouldn't mind. And you have cleared that little space. Awesome. Let's do a recycler number 5. What have we got here? We have got cabbages, which is good, and sugar beet, which is less good. But we shall start planting, and you, not super psyched on this being so close by to the camper van, but for now it's fine. And I am gonna plan out one more, 11 times 9 here. There we go, and that is also gonna be cabbages, because that's just way better. Let's make sure that I have 4 farmers who can deal with that. Let's drop down 1 builder, and let's build up 1 charcoal burner. You are gathering... We have 3 people gathering here. We actually have quite a lot of medication, which is good. You, however, are full, so let's... make sure that we can store stuff over here now as well. There we go. But I will, if I can I... Not there. Temporary storeroom. I can fit 1 in right at the side here. That's actually a good spot. Cool. Let's obviously dirt road that up, but not right now. You are not important. You are important, and hopefully we should be able to bring in... Oh, that's a double drop period. You need a coal, yes. You should be producing coal. How many... I'm gonna move up to 3 foresters. We're gonna get some rain in, which is good. Yeah, wood is actually a problem. But nothing is using coal right now, so if you could just work, that would be cool. Yeah, okay, so get some water. Get some water. Okay, we have that one. We need to make sure that you work. We need to make sure that you work. We need to make sure that you work, and we need to make sure that you are all doing... Okay, not you, because you're not built yet. You need more wood. And do next scarves, because we only have low levels so far. So you need cloth, but that is gonna come in because I'm gonna be producing quite a lot of cloth. I have metal over. Are you still not? There we go. Thank you. Cool. You are complaining about no scrap, so come back here. Oh, you're done with you're basically done with all of that. Good job. Do I go and scrap all of that? If I'm gonna have another forest I was talking about here, that's already cool. I guess we can... Oh, a bit of a save. Start clearing that area. That's 414 scrap right there. You are working on bringing in that, but I should probably already start working on that, shouldn't I? And I could have that here actually instead of here, because a lot of the wood that we produce is actually going to be shipped down here. Okay. Yeah, scarce resource tools, I know. And you are still lacking cloth, but all of these should now be producing cloth, so cloth should not be a problem. And you have the cloth that you need. Okay, so it was actually pushed into here, which is absolutely 100% fine. So farmers, for example, you don't need to be farmers right now. Let's make sure that we have a bit of a look at this. For now, I probably will have the same crop, even though I know that, yes, rich food and all of that. We can sort a bit of that out by having a hunter's cabin. That is not a hunter's cabin, or a hunter lodge. Can I fit you in here? Can I fit you in there? Cannot... Oh. Well, I mean, I can fit it in here if I just... No, well, actually, no, I can't. Bloody hell, it's really close. Okay, fine, you have to be here. And you obviously need wood. Yes, okay. I do see a need here for more wood. So why don't we use these roads? I tend to like to use the roads. So at the very end here, and leave one space for roads. And there we go. And you actually need to be built next. Thank you. Where are we on settlers? We have 2 to spare. For those who are not picking up stuff. Are you built? Yes, you are. Refiner. Tailor is soon built, so let's chill out a little bit. There we go. And I do need housing. So let's actually unlock that one for now. And since you are done, let's actually make sure that the builders build that one, because we have the stuff for it, or at least the game thought we had stuff for it. That's the construction done. I see some animals over there. Oh, also haven't checked what I have, what animals I have. Those are okay. So we have basically elk and hares. It's not the best. Is that true? Those goats. Oh right, goats. Goats, very good. We can get milk. That might actually be something to think about. Now that I think about it. For now, though, let's not think about that. How's this coming along? 200. Double drought period, I think will be fine. How's water doing? Are we already in problem with water? We are just above, which means that I should probably do this. Let's have a well. Because I have spent, or rather I have left place for that, and we will have a well over here, and no, we won't have a well over here. That's fine. There we go. You are all but full as well. You're done. Now you are supposed to be the next one to be built. Please and thank you. No, you are the next one to be built. Sorry. Sorry for just going over and over on these things. So you've focused on the well. Well, good job, you. That's fine though. Let's do well. Let's because these carry 350, so it's a bit extra for now. But really stress this one, please. Really stress that one. And I know that you are lacking that. You are lacking. You know what? More builders, please. Let's fix this. You are not grown just yet. I could, however, how are we doing? You know what, if I remove you and get all of you to farming and harvest now, we can actually plant and harvest before the drought period. Let's try and do that if I can. So please, we can actually set this area up as well. So I'm gonna have sort of this area in here. So where are the things, please? Let's also prepare a road to come over here. Come on, there we go. Where are the builders? You're bringing stuff over here. That's okay, fine. I am gonna have to bring something over here. So now we don't have a problem with housing for a while. And I might actually want one more of those sort of up here to have a bit of a control over all of that. And how are we doing for everything? We are doing fine. We have another well. Let's actually have a well keeper on that. How are you not bringing things faster to this? This one. Yes. No, not build next. You are build next. Bloody hell. But be built. You are build next, but also build this. Because people are moving things from afar now, and I don't like that. How are we doing here with neck scarves? Are we really this bad? I think we are. So you're built. You need to start reforesting, but I want one more forester. How are we doing here? We have gathered all the food, and we are now replanting. It's not going to be an entire season. That is true, but it's going to be enough, I think, at least. So now actually the food situation is looking good. What we could do, which could be effective, is actually having another gatherer, because as you can see, there's so much food in here. So if I have another gatherer, actually the food situation will not be a problem. But also this. We can actually do this one and make sure that that is being handled immediately. So use everything that we've got. And once the drought period comes, we can focus on all of these production things. I should start thinking about the workshops as well. I sadly can't fit that in here with the building here. I want to have a charcoal kiln right next by to here, but pause that one. And I guess we'll do the workshops coming off of that road. See, I am going to use the roads again. Obviously, I am. So sort of like that. And metal is fine. It is actually wood. So, you know what? No, you don't need to reforest. There's plenty enough of wood in there. Right. We can now carry a lot more water. I have one season to make sure that we max out on water. What are you guys complaining about? Are you complaining about dead people? I guess you are. So we need to sort that out as well. So community and a cemetery. Now, I don't want to cut into this area too much, but I think I can fit a cemetery in here without it looking too shabby. And that is, of course, it's not aligning exactly. That's super annoying. I'll have it a little bit down then, so it's. If it's not going to align, I'll make sure it doesn't align at all, basically. So there we go. That is going to be mildly important, but these are going to be more important. You are lacking wood. Yes, indeed. You are built. You can store anything. How are we doing for water now? Please just... Everybody who's doing this, stop running around. What the hell are you doing? I understand what you're doing. You're picking up water from the well, which is absolutely not what you're supposed to do. The water in the well can be there. You are supposed to pick up so much water over here. Because we have a double drought period coming in, and we are not having a lot of... oh, not technicians, fishermen. So yeah, we can get more food in from these. That's awesome. So how are we... Okay, let me have a bit of a look here. Let's see here. Radiation protection. So, we are actually starting to get to where we kind of need to be. But, and we have the cloth, and we are not up to level 2, not at all. Do I, since I do have a lot of food, if I can get rid of this, what does it take to do the technology, the expedition station? I need more plastic. So you go over to plastic, and we shall place this one. Do I place it here? I could actually. We can have a road coming along here. Now this one, oh right. Notice this one doesn't. Okay, fine. Let's have it here. Let's have it here. And we have, oh, why do I have so many builders? That's not necessary. 3 builders is fine. Let's have 4 on farming so they can just sort of pick it up immediately. Let's have another charcoal burner, because what we can do is actually turn this filter on. That is going to be very useful. And yeah, that's about it. So water, water, water. Just spam that water, please. We have a workshop. You can start with... I have 1 metal. Do we just go scrap tools immediately? I think I do. I think I start with scrap tools. So, remove you, and now max out technicians. You are being built, max out that. So, basically what I'm thinking here is better to have a crappy tool than to have no tool, is what I'm thinking. We have a mortician in. Are there any dead people? No, they're not. What are you unhappy about? So there's a bad experience, but why? Why? Bad experience can occur, failure to settle mission at the forum due to the issue decrease, or on expeditions. You have neither. You've had neither. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I do want the expedition to clear this one out, because then I can just have much more production, which I'm actually gonna need. Someone who was a well keeper died. We are... Are we in the drought period? Yes, we are. So, remove you, remove you. We now have someone to... Ooh, that's actually not... Can we move you? Yeah, you can be here instead. Much better. Much better placing. There we go. And how's housing, by the way? That's almost full. Kind of want some more people living here, though. So, what do we do? What do we do? You obviously need to harvest that, so please do that post haste. Max out that, which I can. But I also want to max out that. I had not maxed out here. That is not good. So now we only have one settler. So what can I cut back on? I can cut back a little bit on forestry and you. So yeah, let's have... I do want 4 people picking up. This is a nice supply of herbs, by the way. Okay, yes. I know, we're gonna fix that pretty soon. What is my maximum amount of herbs? 500? Absolutely not. Keep picking that crap up. Are we anywhere close on anything? It doesn't look like we're close on anything right now, except for that, so maybe I've been holding back on that unnecessarily. What does that mean? You have it. There you go. You got it. Good job. You need plastic. We are producing plastic, so that's good. And let's... yeah, okay, so that's going down. Cool. Housing. Let's... do it the right way around. It's a little bit late now, but I've already screwed over one of them. But one of my little... You can almost call it a... Oh, one more. You can almost call them like blocks, etc. So what I'm thinking is, as we go further along, these will become the comfortable houses. These will be comfortable. Then I'm going to have a couple of locations where it's not going to be comfortable, not at all. But that's fine. So, with that, how are we doing for everything? Feels like we're... I mean, we are... I'm going to go past this double drought period, at least. Gatherer does not have anything right now. What else can I do? Scrap collecting, forestry, charcoal burning, and then just you on that, because you have... Well, no, you have nothing. So everyone on building, please. Yeah. Let's do also another recycler, because I think we can fit one. Awesome. And you be built next. Wooden scrap should not be a problem, but at some point I might actually have to start thinking about a second scrapyard as well. Might have to do that. I'm using a lot of scrap right now, but we are, I think we're reducing the number of people without protected clothing. This is obviously one of the reasons why I don't want to expand too fast, because we need to be on top of this. I actually want these to go down. I'm gonna have these. No, we're not gonna do anything for you. I'm gonna have these, I believe. Oh crap! Did I forget these? I think no. I had farmers. They must have taken care of that. And actually, I see that now. We do need 4 farmers because they need to plant. We need to be ready. So we have yet another one of you guys. What are we most lacking? Isn't it actually cloth? I think it is cloth. Just go cloth. Charcoal burner and a refiner. There we go. And you need scrap. So, I mean, we're gonna have a bit of a down period, I guess. But let's actually plan this out. So I'm gonna... I mean, we're gonna expand a little bit over here with housing, I think. But I can't... Okay, where do we have things? So I mean, you can go down here. You have so... Oh, right, you have all of this. You have... Yeah, you have a lot. But there are stuff over here. There's stuff over here. What if I plan something out already over here. So where is your area? It goes over here. So what if I build something over here that doesn't interfere with that? That's going to be on that level. This level. So let's say that I actually build it here. And we are going to have ourselves a road coming up of here, and actually, okay, for now it could come down here. So there we go. Let's plan that out as well. Right. Let's have one mortician. I don't know if you have any jobs. There should be dead people. Yeah, there are dead people. Okay, fine. Of course there's dead people. There's been a lot of people dying. So, yes. That's how death works. Right. People are moving into the houses. We obviously have a storm. And I should actually set that up, because I generally like having... Where is it? Here. I generally like having repairing buildings as a priority. Simply because it's a good thing. Just clear that out. And protective clothing is going down. They are working on this, which is good. How are you coming along? Just a few more plastic to go. You are being taken care of. Let's actually also prepare you immediately with a temporary storeroom. Let's just have it adjacent. But obviously this one next, please. So, double drought period is over. We are... water is coming down a little bit. But with that, we are out of it. And let's now start pulling these back a little bit. We need you and we need you to start working. And yes, indeed, we have damaged buildings. Charcoal burner, you become builders, because you do need that. I have set this to be built though, so we should do that. I probably should have a road going through this, now that I think about it. Let's just set that up. You can come over to basically here and here. What are we lacking here? We're lacking gatherers. That's a-okay. Yeah. Protective clothing is going down, but I do want to get rid of this one so that we can have more tailors here immediately. I mean, they are using... We are making a surplus right now, I believe. We go into cloth. We are indeed producing more than we need, which is... I need to be there. I need to be there. That is super, super important. So this one is mainly, I'd say, a preparation for this period that we are coming into here. Yes. And very, very soon people will have their protective clothing. We are still not up to low as a general point, so keep producing them. We are actually up to plus on masks. Awesome! And people are going to be happy about that as well. So there we go. You are done. You can just build this, and I will focus on this one. I'm going to end the episode just a second, but it's I just want to make sure that everything is as it should be. How close are you to being done? Not at all close. What did you do? I set you on this for ages ago. Oh, fine. Right. Food. Are you... Yes, it's time to put people on gathering. And, you know, more herbs here. It might be time for a school. The school is actually something I should prioritize at the beginning of the next episode. You need to be built, however. How did you immediately run out of clothing? Yeah, we cannot have too many people being born before I can expand on that. I want to get two more tailors in as fast as possible. Again, up a bit here, and tools. That is also going down. As soon as that drops, I think I'm going to try move over to metal if I can. We don't need plastic anymore, by the way. So yeah, go over to cloth. I need to... I mean, protective clothing is so vastly important, so we really need that. So let's finish this episode off by completing these two. The storeroom and the expedition center. And I am making food, but I probably should start expanding even more here. And I think I can actually just have cabbages, you know. I think I can actually have just cabbages, because we are at 6, which is a very good number already. So that's good. How are you this slow? More builders, please. Come on, do more building. Okay. So we're gonna have ourselves another production area here, because I can still have so much space for housing up here. So that's gonna be absolutely good. We are just on the brink on clothing, so I would like to be not on the brink. I would like to be on top of clothing, ideally. So is this going to be the last? No, of course not. Bloody hell. So you have this as an area. I could have another immediately here, is what I'm seeing. Could probably have immediately another area here. So there we go, storage room here. Now finish this one for me, please. We actually have a lot of charcoal. That's very good, which means that we can actually... Oh, I had a lot of charcoal charcoal burners. Did not need that many. You actually need slightly more people, but we do... I don't think we need more water carriers right now. And one more fisher, though. And that's 100. Are you planting? Yes, you are. Okay, fine. So, just a little bit more plastic for you. And, oh, I see that charcoal actually has a limit, which we do want to go over. Where is charcoal? It should be in here. There we go. Up to 200. So we can store more. Just keep a bit of an eye on these. Actually, you know what? Now that I looked at that, let's yacht this up to 1,000. You have 100 scrap, you have 500 scrap, so we're good to go there. This is all but full. And actually, or you, yeah, you are probably okay. I'm basically using this as a what are they called, the water point. So basically using this as a water point. Fill it up, and there you go. Bit of homelessness now, but I am gonna build a settlement, as I said, a shelter next, and I would like to have one that's focused on Odin Infertile if I can. So I wanna... Ooh, what are you complaining about? Ah, repairing. Yes, that too. Come on. I think that someone is actually not focused. Yeah, I think they are repairing. That's fine. I should have remembered that. Yeah, as you can see, protected clothing has come back, and we are under... God damn it. I'm talking too much. Talking way too much. Do you have anything to pick up anymore? No, you do not. So we don't need settlers there. So max out scrap collecting and forestry, and not maxing out that because we only have the one. You have done that. There we go. Rest of you, be builders, please. How are you handling this? You're handling this fine. So yeah, next up, absolutely, I'm gonna have to build like 2 schools even. And of course it's gonna be... How is this so frequently occurring? Bloody hell. So there we... Oh yeah, there we go. So, scouts, let's remove you, push everything into scouting for now. And let's just wait for this to pass, so we can just have a bit of a... No, oh crap, we need not that. There we go. Repair buildings if you would. So, next episode, biggest thing is going to be another shelter, maybe even 2 more shelters. Would not be actually a bad thing. So 2 more shelters, or 1 more shelter at least, and then 2 schools. That is the main priority, I think, in the next episode, because we do want to get rid of this one. So we need some expedition stuff going on here. Let's actually plan this a little bit. I want, absolutely not that one, this one, yes. Send a scout to that one, scout to that one before we start producing the rations. Let's just send scouts out to everything. One more scout, so we can do this one as well. And as soon as they're done, they're done. Right. There we go. That is going to be it for this first episode. I think it's going well. Need to stay on top on food. I see it going down, which means that I might... I said I would probably have another gatherer's cabin, and since I now have a forester hanging around here, I can have basically some gatherers. Ooh, I can have that here, I guess. That could probably fit right nicely. Yeah, we can have like 2 gatherers here, basically, taking care of this low forest, because there should be enough stuff in here for 2 gatherers, and absolutely there is stuff over here. Could probably do like another hunting lodge over here in this vicinity, so we can take care of stuff over here, because I do see some does, etc. And probably more farming as well. I think I have a pretty good thing going, so we shall see about that though. So, more of this is going to come in the next episode. For now though, this has been GoSmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.